With what? You ain't got nothing, man. Where you get that from? Hi, Miss Parker. We gonna let me fuck, Miss Parker? Fuck you.
I know it ain't no stopping all the dogs I'm dropping.
I'm weed too.
Friday night, so everything is popping.
Damn.
On the hand.
The hell's going on today?
Begin.
Huh?
Weed. Don't talk back, go a song.
You're pissing me off, man. Fuck.
Shit.
I bang on the door, but you won't let me in. 'Cause you're sick and tired of me reeking of gin. You locked all the doors from the front to the back, and left me a note telling me I should pack. I walk in the bar and the fellas all cheer. They order me up a whiskey and beer. You ask me why I'm writing this poem. Some call it a tavern, but I call it home. Fuck you, I'm drunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk. Pour my beer down the sink. I've got more in the trunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk. And I'm going to be drunk till the next time I'm drunk. You've given me an option. You say I must choose between you and the liquor. Then I'll take the booze. I'm jumping on Western down to the south side, where I'll sit down and exercise my Irish pride. Fuck you, I'm drunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk. Pour my beer down the sink. I've got more in the trunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk. And I'm going to be drunk till the next time I'm drunk.
Get off that stage.
I can do this. I can do shit. I ain't stupid. What are we looking at? Hey, Smile Money. Sorry, I lied to you. Smile Money said he was going to go douse himself in antacid to deal with you. And I said, well, he's pre-gamed and he took off. I don't know if he's going to be back or not. Oops. Now Smile Money is under-medicated, and here we are. You can...
Ta-da! Oh, I like that reflection on my bald head.
Well, we're looking at Boysenberry Slap Sour, an American sour ale with boysenberry from Crooked Paddle. This one weighs in at 5%.
I wanted to show you something before we started the video too, and I totally spaced it until now. My mom brought something down.
Is it in your pants?
I took a video of it. My mom brought it down. She thought she was so hilarious, and then when I said what I said, she kind of lost it.
She says, look, it looks just like a lady. And then you turn it around, it looks like a dude. I said, no, what you got there, that's a transgender with the tongue.
Right?
Well, I guess this doesn't hold as much as I thought. It must be 2 normal beers.
I don't even think that's a 24-ounce mug. Maybe.
He gives me the gigantic glass. I said, hey, I got to work around it.
Well,
Just put more in it.
they're big beers. And most of your 16-ounce glasses are looking like they're upstairs.
Is that the, is that like a translucent area, or is that just the entrance hole? See, this one you can go like this, so you can multitask. You can tickle the pickle.
I was only looking out for you, my brother.
While drinking beer. Got this one from, got that one from Agent Chaos. Do not put it in the dishwasher.
Did you even smell it?
Smelled like
You
beer.
didn't smell like beer?
Smelled like boysenberry beer.
No, it smells like tart beer is what it smells like.
Well, tastes just like it.
I told you, I think this one was going to be more tart. If it's a sour and boysenberry,
And now I got room for the rest.
you gotta find some choke cherry wine. Whew. Grandpa used to make that stuff.
I think my grandma and grandpa did too.
Dandelion wine as well.
Had a gonna have to figure out what dinner is that this will work with. I'm not throwing this out. My one and only. There might be more if the plant makes it.
Chocolate Morgana?
Yeah, look at that baby.
See, I like the chocolate peppers, and I haven't been able to find any.
It didn't even, this thing was green when everybody started taking their shit out of the garden. I'm just like, oh man, all these fucking pepper plants that I have, I got 10 pepper plants.
Mine are still going actually, and they're green, but they seem like they're still doing better and better. They haven't started rotting or showing, signs of weakness yet.
And I did. This is on review 2, but technically day 1. Today was errand day, so I had to wear this. It was
You gotta do what you can to piss off the neighborhood, right?
So I'm coming across the bridge, and this truck gets practically up on my ass. Then, kind of alongside me, and then I accelerated, and then all of a sudden they're like, back up. They're like trying. The faster I went, the faster they stayed, and I finally got traffic caught up to us, and I had to slow down. It's like two older people.
He was reading your bumper sticker.
Two older people in this truck going. Like,
I figured that right away.
and then I had to go to. I went to O'Reilly's and got some sea foam, so I could hopefully the treating the fuel that's in Vivian isn't the last of the season, but it could be.
Did you go out with Vivian a little today?
Yeah.
I was gonna say it sounded like I heard a bike, but you weren't gone long.
No, I just went. Alan wanted to hear what she sounded like, the manager of O'Reilly's, and I said I can do you one better. It was great because just as I pulled into the parking lot, somebody was coming out and the door was wide open. I look as I go past the glass. They're all lined up behind the counter, and Alan's going like this, and I go, "Hey, want to come out and give it a ride?" And he's going, "No."
I'm working.
Alan's a big boy too. This wheel was probably rub on the wheel well. Speaking of big boys. Okay, Rich Huff evidently was first, saying cheers all. And Poco says in bed. And Bad says General Local, you alone out you got company in bed? We need details. And Sharky says cheers and hugs Rich. Smile Money was second, saying second. Steven says thumbs down squad. And Hector says, but Matt isn't on and you're not Miles. Steven says blood pressure check. And Poco says in bed. I did this morning. I don't even remember what it was now. And Christine said, well, that's a lot better. But yesterday, for some weird reason, when I got home from work, I checked it before we had dinner, and it was like 131 over 80.
No, I've heard a couple of people comment, but you're making sure you're sitting down now to do it?
Oh, yeah.
Sit down, rest your arm.
I usually masturbate.
Garlic's another good thing. I heard garlic honey, but I like garlic. Cinnamon's another thing that'll help your blood pressure.
You know, EMT's got his elaborate fermented honey garlic. And my question is can't you just... What happens if you just take a fresh garlic clove right now and poured honey over it on a spoon and ate it?
Can do the same thing.
I mean, it's like... Does it
It's not going to taste as good.
Well, then that was the next thing. Are you getting as much of the infusion if you just swallowed the clove versus actually chomped it like you're eating an apple slice?
I think you'd want to chomp it to break it down a little bit, make it easier for your body to absorb. I mean, I don't know, I'm no doctor or scientist, but I would assume you know, the more you break it down, the easier your body will absorb it. I've got so much garlic right now over at my house. I think I'm gonna barbecue.
Your sister said she was gonna bring some over like a week ago.
I think I'm gonna barbecue tonight. Charlie was talking about some pork steaks, but
I don't think that's what Charlie was talking about.
I cut
Please.
the garlic cloves just in half and throw them on the what the hell is it? The top thing, whatever the hell it is. Not the grill now, the flat top. The flat top of the grill.
Yeah.
I put it on there. I just kind of saute it, but I just cut it in half. I don't actually stir it around.
What's that?
The garlic.
You know what I've never tried, and it sounds like you're probably already in that direction, is if you go to Blackwood's and you order steak, they take a whole clove, cut it in half, and put that on.
Yeah, that's...
When you get it, you just scoop the little...
Yeah, that's...
They don't even try to clean it.
No,
they literally just...
Well, you can literally squeeze it out because it becomes like toothpaste after it heats up or cooks.
Don't ever do that again when I'm watching. Squirt.
I can do some of those if you'd like.
You know, you shake it up, and then you just pinch off the end, and you can, like, hit something on the other side of the room.
It doesn't do that. It's more like a really nasty pimple or something. It just, you know, slowly squirts out.
Oh, God. Okay.
Well,
before you go, we'll have to find out what Christine's, if she had plans. As of right now, she doesn't even know what I haven't purchased from Superior Meats.
Yeah.
Being that I'm on the don't fucking go to the light Eric thing. I didn't get any brats. I did get some hot Italian because I like making the one pot pasta.
Yeah.
But if it's not going to rain, you know, here's the funny thing. Alan goes, I'd really like to see what Vivian looks like. He goes, you going to go to the gas? I go, I'm probably going to go to the gas station. I'll take it for a little ride. And he goes, come on back, man. I want to hear what that thing sounds like. It's like fucking sunny out. It was cloudy on my way to run errands. Then the sun came out. Then I planned this bike trip. Then when I got on it, it was misting. And then when I pulled into the garage and walked from the garage to the house thinking, God, it would have been nice to go for a longer ride. No, it was like someone was standing in front of you like this with a mister. And then the sun came out. Wow. Bet you could etch glass with those bitches.
I like everything about that. Face, eyes, chesticles, dress. Even
now that's a personal favorite. There's several pictures of her in there, and the very first batch I ever had from her was a little bit of cleavage in her face, and that was all I needed to know.
That's all I need to know. She'll do for me.
My God, she's just. I mean, gonna need a moment. Matt, turn away.
I'll do you one better. I'll walk out.
I'm just fucking going home.
I don't want to hear it. Oh! You made like the fucking weirdest sound or something. Sounded like your dog howling or something.
I like to beat it against my forehead.
Oh, Jesus.
Steve said, glad you're changing some shit with the blood pressure. Yeah, yeah, no, I had a bunch of salads for lunch last week.
Oh my gosh. I don't know why everyone says salads.
Actually, I like salad.
No, that's alright.
I guess I don't have game when I say, oh, I switched to salads.
Do you still use dressing?
No, I usually eat them naked.
Well, dressing's probably going to be defeating the purpose.
But don't get light. light salad dressing is like 100 times. You know, I watch all these people. Well, I'll have the guy that I used to work most of my work for. I don't anymore. We go out and he'd be like, yeah, I like double fries. Is there any way you could leave them in the oil longer? I'll take a double cheeseburger with bacon, and could I get a Diet Coke with that? I even looked at him once. I go, Rick, what the fuck do you think you're going to accomplish? I just like to taste the Diet Coke. Nobody. No, I'm sorry, nobody.
I'm with you there. I'm with you there.
That's like saying I like Tab.
My grandpa used to love that stuff. I don't get it. That stuff's just nasty. Same with Diet Mountain Dew. My grandma used to drink. Well, yeah, but my grandma, not the ones that live next to you, but my other grandparents, it was Diet Mountain Dew, and then my grandpa would have Diet Coke or Tab, and it's like the nastiest stuff ever.
There's still like a case of Tab somewhere over there in that corner.
Thankfully, when we were younger, my grandpa always hooked us up. He'd get us a 12-pack of the bubble gum or bubble yum pop. I don't know how many of you remember that, but I do.
Hey, all of a sudden, out of the blue, I figured out exactly what we can do with that Tab.
Boom. Well, that means you actually have to take a shotgun out, though, and you keep saying you're going to do that, and it's been, like, damn near 2 years.
Oh, no. Hey, I had a fucking shotgun out recently. I had the Lynx.
I got to tell you.
Thing ran flawless. I was very happy.
I got to tell you, when I go out bird hunting, my shotgun doesn't seem like it kicks at all. As soon as I got a bird in front of me and a little bit of adrenaline, dude, you don't even feel it. I'm like boom, boom, boom.
I've had authorization to at least fall into like with this. That it could stay in northern storage. So I now want to take this fucking thing out.
You know what? I like it. The only thing is, for a shotgun, it looks like a nice pump, but for a shotgun, I would tend to try to stay away from the pumps, depending on what you're hunting. Like that's more of a deer rifle, if you ask me, or a deer shotgun.
Yeah, but I don't hunt animals.
I know. Well, I'm just saying.
Hey Matt, I'll give you 3. And this one can take up to the 3.5 inch.
You know, you start going. I'll give you a 3. Whoo! Watch them drop. Oh yeah, this is way heavier than mine too. But I mean, I still like it. Also, ported barrel.
Those fiber optics really light up down here.
Oh yeah, they do. I almost think that's too bright. I'd be so focused. No, I'm serious. I'd be like so focused on that, I ain't even looking at the bird. I like mine. I just got the little, white painted BB on the front of the barrel. And
now, on the other hand, I would have thought about pheasant. Pheasant's a great tasting bird.
I saw one so far this year, but that thing is spookier than all the grouse. I'm telling you, that thing freaking was walking on the road. I get out, get my gun, load it up, and I'm sitting there, and I swear to God, it's just watching me. I'm loading up.
Grouse is good though too.
And I'm just like walking back to the front of my truck. Soon as I did that right there, I raised the gun. That thing was like gone. I don't know if you know those birds too. They're like northern roadrunners. I'm serious. They don't always fly away. They run, and they run fast. You don't have no clue where the hell they go.
No, I told David, and we could still do this up at Island Lake.
Yeah.
But if we can get him in the car and bring him all the way out to the shack, that'd even be better. I would like to incorporate a day where only 2 things are allowed: shotguns and 22s.
Hell, we could even do that up at my dad's house.
I don't know what choke is in this. I'm sure. I spit it out with my fingernail.
Actually, I probably don't want to go shoot up at my dad's house until deer season's over.
When's that starting, isn't it?
Yeah, beginning of November. I think November 4th is the first day. It's the first 3 weekends. Well, it goes through the first 3 weekends.
Of course, I also want to shoot the other pump, the Rock Island. That one's upstairs on my side of the bed. I mean, I know I'm breaking the rules of engagement because I have a gun that's on duty that I haven't shot. But first of all, it was Jolson's.
You've got enough that are laying around.
It would look something like this. I hear a sound. Click. Click. Click.
Hey, can you time out for a second? I gotta go to the next room.
Hey, hang on 1 minute. Oh, wasn't nice. Now you imagine walking in for a job interview, and she has to ask you some questions.
I'd be like, I'm hired.
Wow.
I'll do whatever you need me to do.
Yeah, whatever.
I'll do whatever you need.
I mean, dirty, I'll lick it. Poco says, well, there's that. Okay. Steven, review the space food. You know, still getting some camel.
I gotta assume if it's space food, is that pretty much all dried out to keep the weight? You know what I mean? Keep the weight off?
So it's like...
They still have to drink stuff, so they gotta have some kind of water.
Like pizza in a tube.
Oh. Ugh. That don't sound good at all.
Steve, I probably could consider that. I mean, it only has a 2-year shelf life anyway, so it's not like I'm gonna put it in the.
Just tell Christine that's what's for dinner tonight if she doesn't want to eat what you want.
Hey, Christine,
You got 2 options.
I got sirloins over at they had sirloins on sale over at Superior Meats. I wasn't gonna get anything. That this week was terrible. I don't know what the hell happened this week.
I've got sirloins too, but they're frozen right now.
It's a disappointing week when anything gets thrown out. Last week, there was nothing left in the refrigerator. That means the purchasing power worked out, and we ate everything that I paid money for. You don't even want to know what I threw out today.
Well, you're almost better off buying a little less than a little more, unless you know you're going to use it. Because if you're a little less, hey, I got to stop it for dinner Friday night or Thursday night, whatever night it is.
Well,
not throwing out stuff.
Not to mention,
not good.
If you get to Wednesday and everything you bought on Saturday is all gone, well, if I have to run back to the store and get more, for some reason that seems a lot better than throwing out 3 bags of...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I always buy a lot, but I cook up everything, and Charlie eats a bunch, and whatever's left over, I just box up and I take it to work for leftovers.
See, and that's also my fault. Today,
I like that one.
That's right, because she's making you dinner on top of that ass. Another thing, if I would have just got off my ass yesterday or the day before, went, you know what, we're never going to get to that, we're never going to get to that, we're never going to get to that, I'm just going to go cook it up. Today, I cooked up 2 bacon wrapped sirloins out on the grill when I got home from running errands, because I was like, if these are okay, if these even look remotely okay, I'm not going to throw out 2 steaks. Opened up the package, looked good, fired up the grill.
You smell them at least?
They still look pink.
Well, I always try to smell them, just make sure they don't have no...
If they were brown...
Yeah. No, that's... Actually, it's been kind of nice. Well, you're never around, on weekdays, but... Heck, I get done with work, and I'll have a beer or something out in the driveway. Well, John and Mike, I swear to God, they come over every morning. Jason, my sister, whoever, they all come out. So it's like damn near a block party every day, it seems like. But that's what I've been doing. I've been barbecuing all the food. We'll just barbecue a little here, a little there. It's been working out pretty good. And I always know I got some food for work too.
The block party.
Well, it sure seems like it. It's been a lot quieter down there, so everyone enjoys being able to have some food and a couple beers and Just some quiet good times.
I see he probably got Mike. He's probably mad at me because I parked my truck and there was,
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck. Someone had.
I think that Ford. I think that's Jordan's friend Tristan, or well, they're friends, but I think Tristan works with him. So I wonder if Tristan. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's Tristan's truck. I wonder if he drove down before work, you know, to catch a ride with Jordan.
It was there for 2 days, unmoved.
Maybe it's not then.
I was like,
I don't know. I know Tristan. I thought has a Ford. It's an older one. But I don't know if it's gold or not.
I mean, I'm not bragging. I'm just good. Christine comes home and she goes, "There's no way I can park there." So she parked all the way at the end of the block.
And you went and did it?
And I went and parked. There was this much space.
Front and back?
Front and back. So I figured...
Well, some people can't parallel park.
There was this much space between the back of the Honda and that fucking brown truck, and I'm like, good luck getting out. Fuck you.
Damn, now I lost what I was thinking. Something about parking. So well, you got it parked.
Up until the last few days,
I was
though.
going to tell you guys, you could park behind my garage, too.
Oh, I just backed up all the way to Mike's boat and parked Christine's car in front of mine. So this morning she was able to drive straight out, not have to worry about it. And then when I went to go run errands, Mike was busy down partying with you.
Oh, he wasn't partying. Well, he was, I guess. I wasn't partying. There was no party. It was me and my sister out there, and, well... He came over, started drinking some beers, looks at me, "Hey, do you got any of that shit beer in your refrigerator?" It's like, "What shit beer? Look at that. You're just too slow." Shit beer. I'm like, I got a Labatt, so I gave him one of those. And
Gee, was he able to handle that?
yeah,
About hurting himself?
I think so.
Steven says, 40 minutes and 37 seconds. Laugh my motherfucking ass off. And Hector says, Eric needs to stay off the meth. Okay, what'd I do?
I was just wondering that, too.
Amps on. So we will,
I didn't watch this video. Ooh. Wow.
Rich House says cheers all.
Wow. I can't believe no one's calling shots. It looks like it's all figured out.
Oh. Wow. That's my bad. We're supposed to do a drawing.
Well, you can do the drawing. Do you want me to go reset this board?
No. It's already been accounted for.
Shit, sorry I blew up.
It's the Cobra board.
I thought the last one was his, or was that Sharky's?
That's fucking Sharky's. That's why I had the shark out. The shark board. Yeah, no, fuck. Well, I blame him.
What?
I would have had this all done, but you stopped over for pregame.
No, you told me, hey, I just opened a pregame, I'm over here.
Well, you didn't show up until the second pregame.
I stopped by, I said, I probably ain't even going to do a video. I got Charlie.
See,
I've had him for like, I don't know.
See, you lied again.
I said probably. No, I said I'm probably not going to do, I don't think I'm going to do a video. That's not lying, that's, I don't think I'm going to. But all he wants to do is sit and play video games. I'm not going to do that shit. I'll play with him, but I can't play all day anymore. I'm over that. But he said he wants to go play basketball, so I said, well, when you're ready to go outside, you give me a call. Otherwise, when I'm done with Eric, I'll let you know.
On this freaking miserable weather day.
Well, it don't look too bad. But he likes to just go and shoot anyways. He doesn't care.
Well, I guess you're going to go out and do fucking sports. Do it on a day like today where it's
Not dying.
51 degrees.
Well, I moved the barbecue into the garage now, too. Because it's almost winter and I don't want to push it through the snow or whatever. So, I just cook the food out on the back driveway. Actually, I don't even have much propane. I ran out of propane the other day. Hello?
I can survive this.
Hello?
Wow.
Yeah?
Wow! You're from Holland?
What?
Hang on, let me examine the cheat sheet, and when he comes back, I can pull this off. I can do shit. Where is he? Where is he? Cobra. There's Cobra.
Yeah.
Cobra, I told you this,
Okay.
and I have to admit, I am sincerely wishing that I had fucking. I wish I had fucking a lot of disposable money right now.
You and me both.
No, I have to say that I really do like the Cobra build, the Eleanor. He's doing a 1/8 die cast steel.
That's okay. So you're talking about that kind of money. I'm talking about something totally different. I'm talking about like maybe 350,000. Go build a nice garage and A-frame up on my dad's land. I don't know if I like driving that distance every day, but it's got its pros and cons, I suppose.
It definitely could be worse.
Well, I tell you what, I wouldn't have to frickin' worry about being cold hunting anymore. Just wait till the deer walk in the backyard, walk out.
Fucking blast him right in the backyard.
Well, alright, but the backyard over there is, I mean, back when everything was mowed, you got a football field. We had like a legit football field for a front yard. We had a softball field in the backyard. We had a pretty decent sized garden for corn, pumpkins, you know, a bunch of different stuff like that. I mean, it took us all weekend to mow the lawn.
Corn pops.
And that's with a rider. We had a lot of open.
Corn pops are really bad, dude.
You would know.
I can do shit. I can do shit. Okay, so we satisfied. Is there ammo in it?
No, that's what I was. That's what I was wondering. I want to make sure it's safe.
That's weird.
That's weird. Yeah. Around here with you, yes.
Okay, so you can piss someone off. You can piss off. There's four people in play. Poco.
He's off the list.
EMT, Cobra, and Hector. Hector's got 2 possible.
So that's fine. Just you can cut them, and then
just make sure to throw away all the ones that have Hector's name on them.
I'm gonna save those.
This is the controversial round.
Now this is Poco.
Yeah.
Hold that up real high for me. I'm kidding. It's right there, Poco. Shaking up good.
Leaving them straight actually might be better than folding them, because then they get all folded together. Okay. This one's Poco. Fucking Poco.
Oh, it's Cobra. If it was Poco, I was going to toss it again. Redo. Technical difficulties, I can't read it.
Damn. Well, actually, the only person that I have in the to-go pile right now is for Mike. Mike said that
These are all now garbage, right?
Mike said that he wanted... Yeah. Cobra, congratulations. Shit. I'll leave it up to Matt.
What?
To show them what they can choose from.
I gotta be Vanna White?
So, it's everything in that box. Unless I really think that sucks, and I might have to add something else.
Okay, okay. No, there's plenty of good stuff in here. So, we got a Google in-home listening device. So Google can hear you anytime, anywhere.
I might just that's some poor sucker's just gonna get.
Nice pair of green balls to put on any of your hardware.
That's a 4N.
I know what it is. I'm pretty sure they should all know. Some nice green balls to put on your...
You sure you don't want that yourself?
I did think about it. A 511 rubber band.
That's part of something else.
I was going to say, I don't know if that's a real big winner. Okay. Ooh, nice little floodlight. Oh, that's actually... That's kind of... That's not bad.
Just so you can revisit it, that's actually an alternative strap for that.
Now, if this was a speed thing, too, you could be like fucking cop. That would be cool. This still ain't bad. Oh, this is, what, your fancy-dancy tool?
Multi-tool.
Is it AR-15
SIM
tool?
card holder. No, it's a piece of shit.
Okay, well, then it's a piece of shit.
I didn't say good things about it when I reviewed it.
So it's a piece of shit. It's
yeah, but, you know, it could be yours.
Like the rest of the pile so far. Let's see here. Hey, we got another flashlight. Eric's full of flashlights here. Let's take a peek at this one. You know what? This one might not be good. I can't even open up the case.
It's got
each
side
ones too. Oh, ooh, a V-Life. Just the one click on the back. It looks like you got your little zoom head. Comes with the charger.
Battery.
Nice little case. It's a pain in the ass.
A simulated Pelican case.
Not too bad, you know. I don't know about the quality of it, but hey.
It was $14. For $14, I'd throw it in the fucking...
I wasn't saying nothing.
Cubby of my truck, at least.
Okay, thermal capsule. For every adventure. This is for your phone.
To keep it cool or warm. Sometimes you gotta ask yourself why this stuff ends up in the giveaway column. I mean, shit, you know?
This is really fancy. Now, you know what would actually make this even better, though, honestly?
And I think it floats.
Yeah, I think
it's drop-proof? Oh, yeah, sink-proof.
What would make this better, though, honestly?
If you're out on your boat?
Is if it was lead-lined.
Copper,
whatever, so they can't...
A Faraday cage?
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't float if it was lead, but...
Well, put enough foam on that bitch, it will. Alright, so whatever.
Attach it to a fucking empty grill tank.
Here we got a multi-purpose, knife. Big and bulky. Northwest Territory.
See, there's a lot of things that will go with something else. Like, so far, if you just gave me 2 ideas, there's a few things that'll start to,
Start working its way up the pole?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see what we got here. Ooh! A camping card multi-tool. Another.
The ferro rod is probably the price of admission on that one. I like fire.
Oh, and now, I don't know how anyone can pass this up. A cooling towel. It actually looks like a netted bag. Maybe throw your dirty laundry, your underwear in there. And a Fiachi, another Fiachi light. Got the charger, still in bag, nice and bright. I got the charger, whatever, some tools it looks like. I don't know, just a bunch of...
Is that just a flashlight?
No, it's an extra battery, sorry. Extra battery in
No,
there.
that's a weapon mount.
Oh, okay.
Weapon mount flashlight.
Okay, so you can even put that on your AR or whatever you'd like.
A few of these items have been in here for like over a fucking year.
That should tell you something. I mean...
I considered keeping that for myself, but I never...
And this is another light, mountable light, I'm guessing?
No.
Laser.
Mountable
laser.
Just a laser. It's fucking
All
really,
right, well,
it's really bright.
Obviously you can't see the laser, but you can see it.
See, if he didn't have it in the bag, he could use it as a pointer for where her nipples are.
Well,
a weapon mounted laser.
There you go. Oh, one more thing.
But wait, there's more.
Little paperwork here. I think it's a receipt, but Eric did write off one free blowjob to the receiver.
Huh.
So,
There's that.
Didn't really know you were into that, but I guess times have been pretty tough for everyone.
Isn't that ironic? Cobra won, and now it's the Cobra board. Okay. Poco, who didn't win. Eric likes his coffee like he likes his women.
No.
Tied up in a burlap sack. Sharky thought that was funny. Fuck you, Sharky! Oh, and condolences to the loss in your family.
From Sharky?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard anything.
Uncle?
Well,
I don't know.
I second that. I'm sorry to hear that.
He told me how he told me so much shit that I actually got confused as to who actually passed away.
Did you ever watch that video, by the way, I told you to watch?
Fuck, that narrows it down.
The Louder with Crowder with Google.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Fuck, I stayed up last Saturday. I think I was up till like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was in the Star Trek room.
Is that not crazy, though? And even the guy that's telling you this stuff, like...
Yeah, the guy's a liberal. The guy, at least was a liberal.
Well, that, but then even Crowder's second man, you know, his manager or whatever, he's basically, well, yeah, but what about this? I mean, there was legitimate legalities. He's like, what the fuck? You're still thinking way too small a scale. Like, that's what they want you to do. Like, you're not getting it of how big this is.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really interesting and eye-opening. Because, yeah, if you think about it, he's run all the tests, so he knows. But, Google does have that power. A lot of those huge companies have that power like that, and it's crazy. We can't even... It's tough to even comprehend, like, what they do and how they can manipulate the votes or...
Google
push stories. Just even to keep us busy.
Basically what he's talking about is this guy who is able to document when they do a study. It's like
all their searches.
It's not,
it comes up.
You can't argue at all. And basically Google is able to make you vote the way they want, buy products that they want, make you think a certain way.
Because they're hiding a lot of the truth. They're only allowing you to see what they want you to see, essentially. And they were also giving out reminders to huge proportionate reminders from Republicans to Democrats. I think it was like 1-to-5 ratio, basically. They would tell the Democrats basically, hey, today's voting day, go out and vote.
Oh, yeah.
Where the Republicans would, some Republicans still got the notice, but I think it was comparable, like 1-to-5.
But
and
here's the scary
huge
thing: between listening to your phone, in on your conversations, able to come to a conclusion on your political leanings, they then would manipulate, like on a day of a vote. Democrats were, what was it, like 1-to-10? For every 10 Democrats that Google said, today's election day, remember to go vote. They didn't say who to vote for, but they already knew you were the Democrat. One Republican would get the, hey, don't forget to go vote, but the other 9 of us would never get that reminder.
Yep.
So, yeah, Google.
Well, did you hear what he suggested?
Hey, Google. Hey, Google.
He said the first thing to do is get rid of your Samsung or your Galaxies. He said Galaxies, fuck them. He also said Google, get rid of Google. Him and his whole team, the only thing they use is Brave.
Never heard of Brave.
Well, he told you about it. Brave, it's a search engine, and it's at the moment so far, it's a very clean search engine that's not politically one-sided.
Even more clean than DuckDuckGo?
From what he says. He says that's what everyone that's on his team uses. And they are very, like, they use the same kind of phones as the CIA. There's no tracking. I mean, some of them make their own phones so they can program them.
I wish I had that as an option. I still have a spook phone. I wish the concept that NIHAP tried to set me up with would have been a thing. But there was like, it came down to like 3 major things that, first of all, there's no such thing as voice to text. There's no such thing as voice to text that I know there was some options and some. I tell you, when you rule out Google.
So, well, he said even Google Mail. He says that's the worst thing as well. So, like, let's say I'm pissed off at Eric. I'm going to send him an email because we're not doing text. We're trying to stay, under the radar or whatever. So we're gonna do emails. That's what our plan is. And I've got Google Mail. Well, he did something that really pissed me off, and I just write him a scathing email. Fuck you. You're a piece of shit. I can't believe that you would go and do something like this. And then you get done. You read it all over before you send it, and you're like, whoa, I can't send this. Like, what the hell? So you go back and you delete it, and you make a nice, much nicer letter. Google records everything, even the stuff that you type and then delete without sending. That is all recorded on Google. Everything, all your searches, everything. Every letter you type, just like what you would think of the Chinese spyware. That's what Google is.
Well, another one you want to try what I reviewed the other day.
I don't know what you reviewed the other day. But literally that's what Google is. Google is the Chinese spyware. It records everything your phone does.
I like how these fucking political people, like our own government, they're saying, you gotta get rid of TikTok. TikTok is fucking bad. Fucking Google.
But they're not doing nothing. Exactly. They're not doing anything about Google, Facebook. I mean, well, just think about how they're protected by censoring us. They're protected, and they say that's under the First Amendment for free speech because it's their platform and they can choose what they want, right? Okay. Well, where's our First Amendment rights where we can use those platforms to say what we want?
And the thing is, if I actually want to use one of the spook phones, I still can. I can just put my SIM card in it and away I go. I just wish that I could get... I wish it was a little bit... See, that's the problem, and I'll admit, when you streamline shit and you say, this is easier. Well, not all good things are obviously going to be easy. I can't remember what it was, though. It was either Vivint, my security system. I couldn't get my security system to work, but the cameras, but Blink worked. I don't remember. Salty, naked or naked not? There is no try. Live long and naked, says Tardisius.
That's, you know what? He just blew you up there, and you probably don't even know it. There is no try. That's all Star Wars, baby. That's Yoda. That's Yoda.
Fucking piece of shit. Right over the nipple. Cobra? Ah, the excellent shirt. Guy at O'Reilly's liked it. Actually, the guy at O'Reilly's thought I was a libtard. He's like, he goes, isn't that an anti-Trump shirt? I said, no. And he goes, well, okay, I like it more then. There was another guy who openly admitted that he was always
making mugshots great again.
He openly admitted, he goes, I was, as a union
Some
guy.
of those shirts that you have, though, are tough to... You can probably look at them, depending on what side of the fence you are, and you can take them as you want.
Like the no-brainer one?
Yeah, yeah. Did you hear what he said the other day?
Oh, about how stupid the
Yeah,
stupidity.
how stupid politicians are that get voted in and actually run the country. He's like, it's horrible. Thanks. That's the one thing I've heard you say that I completely agree with.
You could tell by the laughter that everybody in the audience thought that he had made a cut against himself. But he's so fucking stupid, he wasn't making a cut against himself.
No.
He was trying to make a cut against other politicians. But the audience didn't think so.
I mean, he is right, though. I mean, not necessarily in how he was viewing it, but I mean, he is right with what he said. There's a lot of stupid politicians running our country. But he's too stupid to think that he's part of that.
Pacifico. El Tenda says, hey. EMT, you could eat a fresh clove of garlic with a spoonful of honey, but fermenting it in the honey for a month impregnates, figured that you'd like that, the honey into the garlic and takes most of the dragon breath away. You may get a clove here and there that you taste the garlic, but it's still nowhere near like chewing a fresh clove up. Plus, if you don't ferment it, you don't get the good bacteria from it that your gut health and your ultra-processed food no longer, read more, has in it like it used to. But the only food that we buy with good bacteria in it today is sauerkraut and yogurt. Pickled, whatever is different than fermented.
Well, he did answer a couple of your questions right there. I might have to try that. So, I mean, he just lets it sit and it does it on its own?
Well, if you were in
like fermenting
in their group,
yeah,
he shared all the stuff. He takes peeled garlic, puts it in a jar, and then covers it in honey. And then there's a weight that you can buy, especially for canning, a canning weight that you'd put in so the garlic can't float. And then you have to have a special lid that allows it to gas off automatically.
Okay. So, that sounds interesting.
If you want to try it, I have the links to all of it.
No, that sounds interesting. You know, I like that spicy garlic that I got. That it wasn't really spicy, but it does have, you know, a little bit of spice. That might go good with that, too.
Slow down, actor. This shit's up.
I literally almost just lost it for a second. I'm like, you are not wearing that shirt I got you. I thought for a second you were wearing that shirt. I'm like, nope. He's fucking topless.
He says he just got hair gel all over. I just got hair gel all over my screen. I don't care. I am who I am. Fuck. Smile Money. I thought David's first book would have been on stone tablets.
Yeah, I'll be back, sir. You got a lot to read yet.
I would say we're over halfway, if that tells you anything.
Well, yeah, but I'm just giving you some time to read.
Oh, my favorite girl.
Go check, see if the kid's outside yet playing ball.
Bad says, greetings, Captain. So what did Sharky shoot? You know, it took us over 45 minutes to carry the guns from here just upstairs, and then at that point we started putting them into various bags and rifle bags and the pistol bags. Hey, hi, my name is Eric, and I have a problem, and I don't want the fucking cure. Get rid of our government. That's what the cure is. Bad says, dibs on the hot blonde. That does not narrow it down. Bad says, what makes you think alcoholics may be watching your channel? David says, I do. Sharky says, love you, you kook fuck. Now we hug and it's all good. Smile Money. Doubled your medication for blood pressure. You can get it under control if you do everything at once. You will not know which method is working. Well, I guess. Oh my God, there is some truth to that. If you just, I mean, your blood pressure could be caused by one thing out of 10, and if you did 10 things, you wouldn't know if it was 9. Yeah, what he said. Cheapo Gun Guy. The Gadsden flag is a symbol of our freedom, national pride, and
Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden! Fuck Joe Biden!
Bad says garlic is food to keep vampires and women at bay. Kind of one and the same, really, if you think about it. Bad says the woo-woo never gets old. We've all had shitty bosses. Oh, the wow. Wow. He's not a boss. That's the plus. And actually, it really wouldn't fucking matter, because at this moment in time, if I could find something that I mean, obviously, there's a certain amount of money that I want to be able to make in order to walk away. The amount of money does not have to equal, because somewhere in here, my sanity and the damage being done to my body. But I really, I may be narrow-minded, but I either want a job where I can legally carry at work, or I want a job that has the best chance of them never finding out that I'm carrying every single fucking day. If I have to, I will buy my Derringer. At least I have something in my pocket, because I don't give a shit. Right now, if you disagree with my thought process, it's only because you've been so fucking trained by libtards and anti-Americans to think that way. I mean, when you live in a country where everybody is walking around with a firearm, it's so peaceful. You know? There's no crime. There's no this, there's no that. In our country, you know, and I don't even know if I even talked about this. I thought it was really funny that the towel heads basically endorse, they get behind the political thinkings of the Democratic Party. Wait, and why? I saw a great interview, and I can't even remember who did the interview. Was it Tucker? This guy was basically saying, listen, we so support the Democratic Party and the liberals, the transgender stuff and the gay stuff. And they're like, well, wait a second. In your religion, if you even thought someone was gay, you'd fucking kill him. There's no anything. You just fucking kill them. Yeah. But see, over here, we just encourage people like the Democrats and the liberals to keep going. They're so fucking stupid that they keep on going on and on about these transgenders, and your government is so sidetracked, and you're so busy following these fuckily mentally ill people. I mean,
Give you one shot and listen to you go.
I thought it was a great interview of a Muslim saying how and why they support the Democratic Party. Because the Democratic Party is so busy inviting in all of the shit, all of the mentally ill, all of the distraction that is needed. Well, they are marching thousands and thousands of terrorists across our southern border so that they can do unto us just like got done to Israel.
Well, it sounds like Texas is going blue, and it also sounds like Biden's now changed his mind, and now he wants to put up a wall because enough Democrats are getting pissed about it. We'll see if any of that happens. By the way, I figured I'd go get the real beer for the day.
Kind of late to the party, aren't you? The fuck? Armory? The Armory American Strong Ale.
We don't have to drink that today. And actually, I brought it in. Michelle got it for us to review. She goes, "That's way too strong. I'm never gonna be able to drink that." We don't have to drink them today. We can save them.
You have to work tomorrow? So
Yeah.
if we do a
I do
review around
work.
8 a.m., we're good?
I work tomorrow, yes. 8 a.m.? Yeah, I could probably do that. Hell, 7 a.m. Charlie's still sleeping.
Yeah, that looks like a good one to review. Not now. I mean, I have things I could still add to the party.
Well, no,
but-
that's... I brought him over. She's like, "Oh, you guys doing a review?" I'm, "Yeah, we are." "Oh, but here you go. I got something for you and Eric." Yeah, it's like, I don't think we're going to be able to have those today. I said, "Well,
Besides
I will
that,
be
if
I will be barbecuing, I guess."
If it's for them, I would like it to be a
Full
dedicated.
dedicated viewership for the Warrior Brewery.
Yeah, well, they stopped. They're a bunch of warrior libtards, I think.
I would love that. A nice little fire, nice fur blanket, and woo! Look at the beauty
A
on
little
it.
fur baby. Hey, baby. Would you like to have a fur baby?
I'm just saying that's an all-win right there. Maybe Biden's Corvette parked in the garage. Just to spite him, since I know that's
Wanna
his
do a
baby.
shot?
No. No. I already got a shot that I haven't touched yet. I'm trying to stay somewhat responsible for Smile money here, you know. He gets his blood pressure up, you know, if I start drinking too much.
Bad says alcohol or bacon. Dang you, Ebomi.
Actually, I cook a lot of bacon myself.
I like alcohol though. If you could never have one of the two of those again, I'm gonna have to take the fifth, I think.
Well, honestly, I think no alcohol would probably be the wiser choice for the both of us. However,
Well, they're both.
I don't think
they're both on my list. For my house.
I don't think it's practical. We both like to have our beers.
I think it's got to be baby steps, and if that's the case, I'm willing to cut down on bacon.
One less strip a day. I usually cook full pack, so you know, baby steps. One, maybe even a half a strip less a day.
And I can't even say I didn't even have any today. When I cooked those bacon wrapped sirloins,
Yeah,
I took it off and gave it to Marshall,
I've got
except
some nice.
for a piece.
I've got some nice pork chop. I mean, we're talking thick, like 1.5 inch thick pork chops, wrapped in bacon, and they got some seasoning on there I've never heard of, but it looks amazing. So I think I'm going to try to barbecue those up for me and Charlie today.
You know what I have not had in a while that I really... Actually, I don't know if I've had them since I've been dating and married to Christine, which means like 14 years of my life, is a good stuffed pork chop. Usually it's
Kinda
like a
stuffed, yeah,
sage stuffed.
Stuffed chicken almost, where you split it and...
Yeah, it's kind of like a turkey dinner, but, you know, a pork chop.
My grandma just made, well, my mom and my grandma just made 2 meat pies today.
Yeah, I'd give her a meat pie.
Were you ever interested in the,
Your grandma? She seemed like she had a little sparkle in her eye when I talked about it, though.
the Spam burgers? I made a bunch of Spam burgers and I got a bunch left over.
No. See, now you're on my list.
Everyone else said they were really good. They liked
No, I'm sure it's probably fucking great, but I can't say yes while the camera's running because NIHAP will send me an email by this time.
Spam is not good for you as well.
Processed meats.
Yeah. No, I really don't like Spam. But I cooked that bacon Spam for John. He goes, I've never even seen or heard of this. Fuck, this is delicious.
Oh, what? He's like, what, 60 years old or something?
Well, he loves Spam. He orders it online in the case. He has two cases, but he's not had the bacon flavor.
Oh my god!
And he's like, "Oh yeah, this is."
There's
good.
like what, 6 or 7 or more flavors?
Oh, I've seen more now.
Let's ask the fucking hooker. Hey Google, how many flavors of Spam are there?
They have a maple one I just seen recently.
On the website allrecipes.com, they say, Spam maple flavored is rolling out on grocery store shelves now, bringing the brand's total varieties to 11.
Oof!
Do you want a little more context?
I just saw the maple. I just saw the maple.
Yes. Give me the fucking list!
Sorry, I didn't understand.
What is the list of different types of Spam?
I found 6 on the website spambrand.com.au.
You just said 11,
Varieties.
bitch.
Spam Classic, Spam Less Sodium, Spam Light, Spam with Bacon, Spam Oven Roasted Turkey, and finally, Spam Hot and Spicy.
The turkey. The hot and spicy, that one I don't think I've tried. But
Okay,
that
Google,
may be good.
how many flavors of Spam are there? Let's just start at the beginning.
On the website tastingtable.com, they say the 15 flavors of Spam. Historically, Spam has sold well in the Hawaiian and Filipino
else is
markets,
listening.
and the
It just
brand
keeps getting
thanked them
more.
by adding in flavors associated with their cuisine, teriyaki and tocino, respectively. Occasionally,
Tocino.
Hormel releases limited edition
That's a
flavors.
tocino.
These have included
Touchy?
figgy
No.
pudding and pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin
To find out
spice?
more, look for the link in your Google Home or Google Assistant app.
Google pumpkin, or not Google, sorry, Spam pumpkin
What
spice.
is so hard about just saying these are the flavors of Spam?
I found 6 on the website
Oh, fuck.
spambrand.com.au.
Hey, Google.
Shut up.
Varieties.
Hey Google, shut up. Don't tell me what to do, you fucking slut.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. This is still one of my absolute all-time favorites of yours.
We can't show that one though.
What? Oh, the can. I forgot the can.
No. That's not a can, that's a solvent trap.
Oh, is that what that is?
Mm-hmm. Made by Napa. Part order 8758. You know what I love is you can actually go on and find several sites that sell some pretty impressive oil filters. And then when you order it, the CIA delivers it to you. It's beautiful. Feel a trap involved.
The CIA delivers it?
Did you order this off of the internet? Yeah, I'm going to put it on my John Deere tractor when I fully restore it. Right now I just have one little flake of rust out in my alley.
You got a John Deere. See, I got the old school Craftsman riding lawnmower.
That works. Yeah, one of these days we have to get out and make sure that that actually catches oil like it's supposed to.
Doubtful.
Okay, Bad says just ordered Dune Filthy Bloody Mary Mix. I gotta try it. I'll try and do a video. If you do, make sure that you send me the link, because I will watch any of your guys' videos if I get the frickin' link. That's why I always like to point this out. Thank you, Cobra. Thank you, Mike.
It was that dry bloody that you like so much, right? The powder or whatever? You said it was the best you've had?
No, it was a liquid. It was in a bag.
Oh, it was in a bag. Well, I thought it was powder.
Oh, no.
I was like, well, how's that supposed to work? If it's powder, you just mix it with straight vodka.
Yeah, more.
We're gonna be really messed up.
No, it's just like a juice box.
Oh, okay. Just in bag.
Fucking stuff's awesome. I bought the bigger bag, and it's like supposed to serve 4. No,
It's gonna serve.
it serves 2. 2.
And who's drinking the 2?
Oh my god, she has got such nice hair. I could stroke her hair all night.
Yeah.
You look how nice and shiny it is. You know what makes hair shiny? Sperm.
I was thinking lube. Whatever you were gonna call it.
David, Eric is my #1 sales agent. There will be a reach around in the near future. Sure. He says, I'm not. Yeah, I am your #1 sales agent. Every time we fucking go somewhere, he's got a goddamn box of books. Well, let me sign this one. Thank you, sweetie. Here, let me give you this one. You know, what's your friend's name? Here, give her this one. You didn't make a fucking dime off of any of this.
Actually, I'm pretty sure every book he gives away costs him because...
Well, yeah, because he had to buy the book in the first place.
Yeah.
No, look, Dave, watch this, Dave. -$10. -$20. And it's so...
At this point...
I mean, I understand that he wants to help people. And if the people that actually get the book and read the book, they're going to help. They're going to help them. They might help understanding what it's like to deal with alcoholism. They might understand what it's like dealing with an alcoholic. So I meant...
Dealing with you is just as bad.
I didn't mean you. I meant...
Dealing with you is just as bad.
I just so wish that the thing for Dave would have transpired into...
Something more?
Anything. I mean, he deserves... I mean...
You know, and one day it might... You gotta look at all the great artists of the past, though, and they never freaking really got any of their shine until after the fact. Which is sad, but I mean, that seems to be really... common theme in a lot of things. You don't know what you have until it's gone, right?
Yeah. David, again, he says, I suggest that we go back and visit the whole idea of my writing and Christine's writing of #BeLikeEd. What was truly about celebrating our likeness and not attacking anyone for their differences? Some have stepped away from the memories of our brother Ed. That is a heartbreaking tragedy. We are better than that. We need to be better than that. We all need to be more like Ed.
Very,
Cherokee says you are right.
Yeah, very true statement there.
And David says, my blood pressure was 204/146 in the emergency room last Friday. That was to do with the restricted blood flow from dementia and the golden years. Or the golden years are a lie. Well, a couple of the numbers that I saw were kind of eye-opening, considering Oh, by the way, the really low number that I had, the 130, 131 or whatever it was, I tried taking my blood pressure with the other machine, and I was within 2 points with the other machine, which means either they both equally suck, or I've been trying to do at least 1 or 2 readings a day, and I did one this morning, and Christine goes, that's a lot better than the other day, but it still wasn't nearly as low as that one.
Seriously, you gotta quit doing it after you jerk off. Do it right first thing when you wake up. And
Rich said that, and that was the worst one I've ever recorded. It was like 171/205.
If you sit up at a table the morning, you should be the most relaxed because you were sleeping.
I got up.
And
I
you
got
haven't
dressed.
eaten, you haven't had
I
nothing.
walked down the stairs. I sat down at the dining room table. I set my arm down. I did a couple of deep breaths to kind of, clear everything. I put the thing on, and I got 171 or over 171 over 105 or 104. I was like, huh.
You know what else will help? I don't even know if I want to say it on camera because I'll just get you
porn?
in trouble. No, I'll get you in trouble. I don't want to say it on camera. And get
Smoking
you in trouble.
dope. Steve says he notices an increase.
Increase in what?
Whenever he partakes.
In blood pressure?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was thinking about smoking, but smoking something else.
Dog shit?
No. What else do you smoke?
Mushrooms?
What else do you smoke? You only smoke 2 things. You're not a crackhead.
Marijuana?
No.
Tobacco?
That's what Steve was just talking about, marijuana. No, tobacco. Or nicotine. Because you're still smoking it.
That lowers your blood pressure?
No, that raises it.
Oh.
So I'm saying you could cut that out if you're...
Yeah, but I'm not smoking any nicotine.
The fuck you ain't. See, that's what I said. I shouldn't have said that. I didn't want to get you in trouble. You're going to get an earful tonight. Sorry about that.
That would raise my blood pressure.
By the way, John just got a second automatic cig roller. He got one for a backup.
What the fuck? He paid $500 something for the first one?
This one he got for like 130 or 170, and he says he's willing to let us try it and just hang on to it to try it, or we can buy it from him and split it. But I said, well, I'd like to roll these cigarettes and just see if they're any good, because I still have, all the tubes and the tobacco. But just something if you're trying to cut costs, might be something I'm going to check it out. I'm going to try it. But
if I'm spending money, I'd still rather spend it on the... When's that guy getting back to you?
Oh, I talked to him. He just had surgery. There's been no word on the crossbow.
Isn't this the
But he's
second
happy
time
with the
I've
TV.
seen-
He sent me a picture with that all set up, and he's watching movies on it like it's no problem. He says, no, it works great. Granted, the gray line. Like I said, I probably watch it for a week to a month, and I never noticed it because, the whole room's dark, everything, the little gray line, if you're watching an actual show, there's always 2 people like me and you talking, and it just looks like the person on the right is, in the shadow. So, whatever.
But I'd really like to get my hands on a decent crossbow. I think that'd be great to have in there.
I just tightened up all my stuff because remember how it was so sporadic? I've only taken it out once. We should go up to Chelstrom's. You should go up there with me. And just go shoot it. It's cheap as hell to use their range because really we're not using anything other than their targets, and you can use targets over and over for the most part. I think it's like $6 or $8 tops per person. Actually, I think it was $8 for me and Charlie both to go. It was cheap.
Yeah, well, that'd be fun. McLean. I do not like fits. Do you like tits?
I bet you he likes these.
McLean, 5642. Hatch. Match. Mommy, likey, baby, want milky. Okay. Well played.
I was really wondering what was going to pop up because, yeah, that was good.
McLean says,
Matt had better be reading this. There you go, fucking goddamn McLean.
nice knife. Wade, honey and garlic both have great health / heart / antibacterial properties. We roast ours in the air fryer and make garlic butter. And jalapenos for a little spicy garlic bread toast.
So I said garlic, and my sister said I was on crack for this because we were actually not talking about you. I think we were talking to John about his mom and different things because her blood pressure is really high. I said garlic. My sister says cinnamon. She says that's like the #1 thing or something. But cinnamon's supposed to also help. So even if you did your honey and garlic, which are both good, you sprinkle maybe a little cinnamon on there, you can get a little bit more flavor and more helpful. Just an idea.
Wade, pain can increase blood pressure. Big knockers can increase blood pressure for short periods too. Even shorter if you're Irish. Wow. Wade, I vote yes on having Danielle replace Matt.
You know, I was just going to say, you know, sometimes Wade really cracks me up. You know what? Well, scratch that thought.
He says, I bet she doesn't pull her phone out to find shit that's totally off topic being discussed. Remember, all things in moderation. You'd be surprised how well that works.
But I'm a scatterbrain. That's a problem. I'm a scatterbrain.
Smile Money? The motor blogging channel was going to be a Miles and Eric adventure. The content that the helmet communication system would have provided would have been priceless.
Yeah, good luck on that.
Good Lord. Mike says, here, cheers all. Then he says, that's a great price for all of his books in a set all signed. I just can't afford them right now. Den says, the book club, take a shot.
We're not the book club. Oh my God, look at... Whew. I like that.
Then he says, don't have to eat just straight garlic, laugh out loud. Can just load up whenever you're cooking. Could do garlic, margarine, or something if you don't want to go crazy, cholesterol. And just go ham or some garlic bread, pizza, etc.
I love straight garlic. I still always love her too.
Sharky cheers all, intro babe, oh yes. Yep, didn't get shot that one. A hole, love ya. A hole. Oh, it didn't shoot that one. A hole. Yeah, you didn't shoot that one either.
Sharky, there's a lot.
Sharky, well done. You didn't need the reminder for David's book. Well, that's because I didn't plan on coming home with the hand first editions. Sharky, have to tap out and help my stepmom out. Yeah, see you all when I make it back. And family emergency. That's
Good luck with that, Sharky.
Okay, so back to this one. A little void of flavor and tartness. Not saying that it's not what they intended. It's not what I truly enjoy.
I'd go with 7 though, because it is what it says it is. It's weak. I'd give it a better number if it wasn't 5%, but it's honestly just what I expected.
Yeah, well, it's pretty much exactly what he goes, this one's probably just going to be a little bland and tart. And guess what? It was a little bland and tart. Oh, and it's one of these ones where almost all the sticky is staying on the can and not on the label. It may still stick. On the other hand, if you can stick the can to nothing.
Well, get stuck to the pipe.
I'm not sure that counts.
Come on.
Come on, man. Running out of space, putting this and...
You know, you say that every time, and it's funny because you still seem yet to find a place.
Well, you know, you push hard enough, you can always find a place. Okay, going to the club. First in is Poco. It's almost the end of the show. in bed. Brad's girl. Spot money. Wow. It's club time, Bombay. Wow. You're from Holland? Wow. And Hector, I am in the club. If North Korea tube allows it. He didn't even get that part right. FJB, that's because the B and the M are really close to each other. Okay, I guess this is where we deplane and find out what Christine might want for dinner.
That's all you, boss. I think I'm going to be doing some grilling. Charlie wants to play some ball, so I'm going to be sitting outside. Might as well cook dinner while we're doing it.
I do not want to throw this baby out, so... God damn it.
Well, boys, till next time.
And for me, not for him, because he has to work tomorrow. We will get together tomorrow. Maybe we'll actually do a Sunday Bloody Sunday. I have a Sacramento brand, which is the tomato juice that Christine favors when she makes her red sauce. And they have a Bloody Mary mix that I didn't even realize until when I purchased it. Now will it stand up to the filthy, which I bought the big squeezy bag and made a... I was going to do Bloody Marys for Locked and Loaded last night. My back started bothering me. I ended up drinking one big one, and I might go upstairs and make one right now. We'll see. Either way, cheers, fuckers.
Cheers.